Hello, and welcome to Knit Through the Knot. I'm Heather.
And Gloria.
And we are here on 2 weeks after Worldwide Knit in Public Day, where we had an absolute blast. We had Beachy Breeze Fiber. She sent down her yarn and came all the way down from Connecticut and had a trunk show. We had a food truck. We had door prizes. It was a lot of fun. The shop was crowded the whole time, so it was a lot of fun the whole weekend. So we're coming down off of that, but now we're gearing up to use some of the purchases that we made over the weekend.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was a lot of yarn, a lot of things. Yeah. I know that you started carrying some new stuff, or you got some new colors in of a whole bunch of things, and then there's some Beachy Breeze left. Yes. And it's gonna be, some of it's disappearing, but some of it's staying. So yes, there's a lot of yarns to be had at this point in time.
Yes, we'll still have some of the yarns that we had in previously, but her new line that she sent down will be going back to Connecticut. She has a trunk show close to home in July, so it'll be going back to her. So there is still a couple days left to order some, but this probably won't come out in time. But we do have some patterns that we are in the middle of it's not even summer yet. Till what, tomorrow?
It's only 100 degrees outside, so I mean, I would consider that at least summer, or at least summer.
Texas has summer 9 months, so we're always summer. True. But we are in the 100-degree temps right now, so I'm looking for yarns and patterns that are more lightweight. I am not going to stop knitting or crocheting no matter if it's 100 degrees or not.
Well, you knit now. You knit a lot of stuff now for the fall and the winter, and so you can get a lot of it done by the time it's actually time to wear it.
Yes.
So it's good to keep knitting now. I know it's hot and it's kind of weird, but it's best to do it.
Yes. And I did get a new yarns, and there are I think I have one crochet pattern that I'm going to be discussing, and then 3 knitting patterns, and then Gloria will have some. The first one I have is called the Briarcliffe. It is a Berroco pattern. Not sure if it has it just says Berroco Design Team. This is crocheted in Isola, which is a cotton, linen, and viscose light DK blend. So I only pulled a few of the colors that I have in stock. These are a gradient. They go dark to light. They're gorgeous. They have a little bit of a sheen to them as well. The pattern takes 3, 4, 5, or 6 balls of this. So not a whole lot in comparison to most crochet patterns, but it's just a cute little summer top. Sorry. And then the next one I have, new yarn that just got in yesterday.
I think it just got in here.
So it's the Berroco Spree, and I did get every color of this in stock. I'm only going to show a few. So there's a lot of solids, a lot of jewel tones, more fall wintry looking colors, but then they do have a dappled variegated.
Yeah, and they're quite lovely. They're very, very multicolored. It's not just a tonal. It's very multicolored, which is really cool.
Yeah, and those are more bright, and they pair really well with the solids. The pattern that goes with that is a little top, and this is it's a light DK in a wool and cotton blend, and so the Culet by Amy Christoffers. It's a cute little top made out of the spree, and this one takes 6 to 12 balls, so it has a huge range of sizes. So that one I think I'm going to cast on really, really soon, because
I really like that one just because the lace work. It's not only on the yoke, but it's on the waist as well, and so it's a nice little fun little pop of pattern.
Yeah, and I'm really excited because this yarn is it doesn't feel like cotton and it doesn't feel like wool. It just has a really
super soft.
Yeah.
Surprisingly soft. I like that one a lot.
And then I have this shawl that I've been selling a lot of the yarn for lately, so I figured I would highlight this one. I'm going to pull that up. So this is a Malabrigo pattern. It's called Barnstable. And this is knit in Dos Tierras, and I will show you some of the colors that I have of that in stock. So I think I only have 6 colors left.
I was going to say, I know that you had some there are now missing.
Yeah. So, but I will be getting in more. I plan on getting more of the bigger weights of the Malabrigo as, you know, the summer closes in closer to fall. So,
Absolutely. There's definitely some good color combinations that you still have available, though.
and this one, it takes 2 of your main color and 1 of a contrasting color. So we have that. And then the final pattern that I have today is the Fairfax hat by Blue Sky Fibers. It was designed by Bobbi Intveld. And so this is the hat. And it's just a really loose ribbed beanie. The colors that are recommended for the hat are, the main color is this ember. What is this, the ember? Yeah, the ember glow. As the main color. I'm going to use the sun gold as the main color, and then these 3 as my contrasting color. So I'm going to do, you know, a little change up on it because I have a feeling that once people see the pattern, which I'm already getting a request for the yarn, which I just got in a huge stock of the wool stock today. I don't want to run out of that orange, so I'm going to use the gold, which I think is still going to be really cute.
Absolutely.
So those are the patterns that I'll be working on, and hopefully can encourage some of you to come in and start working on them. I have plenty of the Isola, lots of the Spree because that just came in. Malabrigo, I will be reordering the Dos Tierras and that. Not sure what colors because it's always a raffle. But so then Gloria has a couple of patterns as well.
I have a couple that's featuring more of the hand-dyed yarns right now. There's the Sunset Breeze Pullover, and it is a cute little top that has quarter-length sleeves, and it's got some cabling detailed down the front. It's also done in DK weight. There are a couple colors here in front of me that are that we do have plenty of stock or inventory in right now. I have a quiet lace because, you know, puns, but it's got pinks and some purple speckling through it. I also have one that I've shown on this show before. It's Tombstalker, which for all of you video game people, it's World of Warcraft. So it's greens, reds, and blues all together.
I think that one will look really pretty in that.
I know. I really love it. It really does come out with a nice look. I don't have my project with me that is done with that, but there's also a couple other ones up on the wall that have enough for sweater quantities. One of the Beachy Breeze that is staying here is water lilies. There's plenty of that as well that would be very beautiful, I think, with the tone and the sweater.
Yes.
And then the other shirt that I have here is the Sensa short sleeve tee, and it is a crochet top. It's simple, pretty straightforward. It looks like the instructions in the pattern look very straightforward, so it should be pretty easy to pull together. But something like this would really showcase a multicolor yarn or a hand dyed yarn, which it would be super fun to have for that's summer into fall time. So it's a good little top.
My favorite part of this pattern is it's a raglan type construction.
Yes.
But it has the raglan going down the shoulders, but also it has a design going down the side of it too that matches it. And I think that that's really cool.
Yes, absolutely.
Makes it just, look a little bit more fun.
Absolutely. So yeah, those are a couple of the ones that we have that really would work well with some of the hand dyed yarn within the shop. And I know that there's a lot of DK quantities worth of yarn around.
Yes. And I do have, besides Gloria's yarns, which on the hand dyes there are plenty of probably 6 or 7 different colorways that would be perfect. If you want to do just a solid, there's Cascade Heritage, or not Cascade Heritage, Cascade 220, Berroco Vintage in
Berroco
worsted. Those would, not as expensive to make the sweater, or either one of them. So those are options as well. But I just think that both of these would look really cute in
Absolutely.
the hand dyed. So,
Absolutely.
so what are you working on?
What am I working on? Well, I'm still the same 2 projects as last time. I'm still working on the scrappy granny tee because words are hard. I am getting down into the body of it. I've separated my sleeves, and I'm just adding a little bit more to my sleeves so that they fit in my pattern because it's off pattern, so I have to fix it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm going to just keep going on that. I love the way it's coming out. I think the colors are really fun. It's almost giving me like that 70s color vibe, so I'm really
Except
digging.
it has little pops of pink.
I
So
know.
the scrappy granny is perfect for if you have scrap yarn, enough. But it also, if you go to festivals, which the Houston Fiber Fest is coming up this weekend, and we have a vested interest because we have lots of friends that are going. So, not really, it's not really our vested interest, but we're really happy for everyone. So if you're down there, if you see Charming You, if you see Heathered Handmade, Savvy Skeins, Chicken Coop Dye Works, Lazy Cat, I can't think of everybody that but if you see any of them, tell them we said hi and buy some yarn from them, and then make a scrappy granny.
I'm trying to find a way to get down there secretly, but
that
they
would
need
be amazing.
to open at super early so I could go, but I don't think they're going to open that early.
Yeah.
So
I would love to be able to go down there. So we have, just ideas whenever you come back with a bunch of one scan, because I know when I go to the fiber festivals, I want to support as many vendors as I can, so I end up with never a sweater quantity from anybody. It's just 1 or 2 skeins from each person, and so then I have this stash of.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is lovely for that because of there's so many different options you can do, and you can literally use. I grabbed I think 6 different dyers for mine, just so I had 1 skein here, 1 skein there, and just.
Yep, I'm doing
quick,
6.
So.
But mine's all newer yarn right now. My next one's gonna be.
That's true.
Be a mishmash.
And the other one I have is the spooky season one. I am just trucking away on the thing, but the other thing that I picked up this week that's not here is I picked up my spinning wheel a little bit and was playing with that for a while, so it put me behind schedule on all my other stuff.
That's the problem with spinning is you lose yourself in it, and you forget what you're doing, and then time passes and hours go by, and then all of a sudden you realize that you've just been sitting there at your spinning wheel. So speaking of spinning classes, we are going to start having spinning classes here at the shop starting in August.
Yes.
We're going to start with drop spindles. We're hoping to eventually segue into actual spinning wheels. I know when Gloria and I learned how to spin, we learned on a CD with a dowel in the middle of it. It was amazing. And then the instructor lent us spinning wheels to take home. And so we took them home and we learned how to spin, and then decided we had to have our own. So we both ended up investing in spinning wheels.
And I ironically, I looked up the other day my particular spinning wheel. I have the Ashford Traveler, and they're coming out with the Traveler 3, and it's not out yet. And I told my husband I need one. I don't know why. I need the same thing, but
I want a ladybug. I don't know why I want a ladybug. I think just because it's called a ladybug. But anyway, I want a ladybug.
I need all of the spinning wheels.
So
where we're going.
The only thing I'm working on right now, well, I'm working. No, that's not even true. A little bit. The only thing that I'm going to share that I'm working on is the simple sweater. So I posted a couple of weeks ago, or it was Memorial Day, that I was going to start the sleeves. I did not start the sleeves. But I have everything done but the sleeves. So,
And it fits.
It does fit because I got stuck in it last night. So I know it fits because, but when I put it on, my arms got stuck and my husband wouldn't help me
Can confirm. I've heard
fix.
stories from multiple parties at this point in time.
But it fits well. I love it. I just need to put some sleeves and not these little holes that got my arm stuck. But anyway, I get stuck in a lot of knitted wear.
Especially on camera.
On camera, yeah. Luckily, I wasn't on camera, and my husband didn't pull out his phone because we'd be divorced. So I am working on finishing up the knit-alongs with Blue Sky Fiber. Those will be done before the next podcast. What else am I working on?
You're always working on like 500 kajillion projects, so
That's your fault too.
Yeah, I don't help with that. I'm like, oh, did you see this pattern? And then we go down a rabbit hole and we both start like 12 projects. So
Yes. Yeah.
Definitely typical for us. But on the other flip side of that, I know Houston is this weekend.
Yes.
But I wanted to say that in September there is the DFW Fiber Fest that's coming up as well. I know that there are a ton of people signed up. They've finally posted the vendor list, or they posted the vendor list, and they have posted the classes that have come out. So, check their site out and see what's available, see what's still available. They're doing classes through the whole weekend, and everyone will be there.
Someone told me that one of the classes ends at like 9:30 on Saturday night.
Yeah, they're all day long.
Yeah.
And I was shocked at all the classes that were available. There's a lot of local teachers, a lot of national teachers, just everything from beginning to intermediate to spending it. Like, there was everything in this thing.
I don't think the vendor list is completely updated. I mean, I haven't looked in a few days, but it wasn't the last time I looked. But just seeing some of the people that are coming, I am so excited. We will have a booth.
Yes.
We're going to be, we're going to have fun.
We're going to have the party. So
Yes.
if y'all want to have a party, come over, because y'all know between the two of us, we always come up with something silly to do.
Yes.
And we hopefully we'll be around some of our Houston Fiber Fest friends.
Yes.
So that should be fun, and have a good little time for that.
Yeah, looking forward to it. There's a lot of work. Got a lot to do. Got to
Yes.
figure out what we're bringing. I mean, Gloria knows what she's bringing.
No
She's
clue.
bringing Hank Me Home tonight. But
Yes, I'm bringing my stuff, but
yeah, I just need to figure out what I'm going to be. I have ideas of what I'm bringing, but just got to narrow it down, make sure it arrives in time, all that. So, but yeah,
there will be lots of stuff. That's all I
yeah.
can say. If y'all know me or Heather by any means, y'all know that.
we're gonna cups and stitch markers and
The whole 9 yards. I've got some other things up my sleeve that I'm thinking about debuting, so there might be, I haven't even discussed with you yet, there might be more stuff that you don't know about.
You can't do that. You have to text me right now, like on your phone. Let me know. I need to know this.
So I haven't said anything yet, but there are a couple things.
Don't do
that I'm throwing out.
surprises. I don't do surprises.
You're gonna be okay, I promise.
Nope.
It will work out. You'll be happy.
You're gonna spin me out of control. I don't do surprise. I need to know.
You're already out of control.
I know. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So that's all we have going on. We do have a lot going on. It's hard to squeeze it into this little time, but we're trying our best. We're getting better at this. We're getting better at organizing.
Speaking of organizing,
what? What'd you do?
I was gonna say, I think we might have someone show up on the next one.
Oh yes. We might have a special guest. If she's as ADHD as me, she probably won't. But
I'm gonna remind y'all. I'm gonna give y'all like calendar reminders and text messages and communications of the time and date and place where you need to show up, and see if y'all show up.
we share a calendar, and the calendar reminder goes off. I'm like, what's that for? But anyway.
Yeah,
So
I'm on it. Don't worry. But yeah, I think that we have
yes.
some stuff up our sleeves.
Hopefully, we'll have a special guest on our next video. So looking at July sometime. So that should be fun. Anyway, hopefully she'll bring some beautiful yarns to show us, and yeah. So I think that's pretty much all we have this week, and looking for more patterns and more inspiration. I know it's so hot, but we're in the air conditioner, so as long as I'm not outside, I'm sitting and knitting and crocheting.
I was gonna say I knit inside. It's too hot to be outside doing it.
I will knit in the pool though. That's as long as I'm submerged. I will.
Be under the water,
Yes.
knitting above the water. I don't know what to do with you. I have that image now.
Yeah, you just get a little like Tupperware container. You put your yarn in it, and then it floats with you. And then
Yes.
you just anyway. So I try not to do that too much because I have a 9-year-old and I don't want to embarrass him.
Too late.
I don't care about the other ones. The other kids don't care.
Well, now that you've gone down that rabbit hole, that should be fun. Well, lots to come, lots to
Yes.
do. Stay tuned. We got some stuff up our sleeves, so it was nice this time.
Yeah, thanks for joining us
Absolutely.
again. And
We will see you next time.
yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Bye.